Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video guys, we'll be talking about a $100 starter build for Splinterlands. So let's start with building your deck guys. So if you were a starter into the game and you have just paid for your spell book, so you have your starter cards that you could play. But for this one guys, we will show you how you could start a $100 starter build. So by having this $100 starter build, you could have an advantage in terms of your opponent. So my focus here are the three elements: earth, death, and water. Okay, so right here guys, let's start by having you Goblin Psychic. So Goblin Psychic guys is a good card for earth. So if you go in here, right now the prices for Goblin Psychic are cheap guys. So if you want to have a decent starter deck, so for your tank, there is a playable Unicorn Mustang. So you'll have this one because whenever there is Earth that is playable, basically you'll need Unicorn Mustang because most players will be using Obsidian as their summoner. Okay, so Unicorn Mustang is a good tank because it has the Void ability. And then when you paired it with Goblin Psychic guys, Goblin Psychic will heal up some of the health of Unicorn Mustang. Okay, so that's the combo for these two, including the summoner. So I'll discuss later on. And then you'll need to have Mushrooms here. Why Mushrooms here? Mushrooms here guys is a good card because it negates Obsidian as the summoner. Because Obsidian adds 1 magic power for all of the monster, but for Mushrooms here, it negates that ability. So we have Mushrooms here down over here, I think. Where is Mushrooms here? It's set at $14. So we have Mushrooms here at $14. And then it reduces the magic attack of all enemy monsters. So if you have the monsters of the enemy Obsidian as their summoner, this one negates the +1 of the magic damage, and then you'll have an advantage. Next we have after Mushrooms here, we have Magi of Chaos. So Magi of Chaos is not in Earth, but it's on the neutral cards guys. So Magi of Chaos is a monster with 2 magic attacks. So let's go into our cards. I think we have him here. Owned, and then click on neutral. We have Magi of Chaos. So if you pair it with Obsidian guys, his magic attack will be 3. And if the mana caps enables him to play, then use him because of the 3 magic damage, which penetrates directly to the health even if the monster has a shield. So there we have Goblin Psychic, which is under 5 BCX already guys, which is only $1.05. We have Mushrooms here at $14. And then Magi of Chaos, a total of 8.05. But for Mushrooms here guys, the $14 is only at 1 BCX. And then Magi of Chaos is at 8.05 with 5 BCX already, which is a neutral card. Together with Obsidian. So we have here Summoner, click on Earth, we have Obsidian. So Obsidian guys, excuse me for that. Obsidian, if it has a level 2, if you click on here and then click on the stats, if you have Obsidian at level 2 guys, you need 5 cards. So basically, you could use common cards that are on level 3, rare at level 2, and then epic at level 2, and then legendary at level 1s. Okay? So this is a good card when you level it up to level 2 because you could use your monsters that are already level up. Like for example, you have Mushrooms here at level 2, you could use it because basically it has 4 health. Compared to the level 1, it has only 3 health. So that's a good advantage guys, having additional 1 health for a monster, or sometimes it's a speed boost +1. So that's a good card. And then next, we have Death. So for Death, guys, you need to level up Thaddeus Brood. So Thaddeus Brood must be at level 2. So level 2 Thaddeus Brood is at $3. So that's around $15 on the market. And then you need to have Cursed Windeku as your tank. You need to level up Cursed Windeku. Cursed Windeku is a good card, guys, because I have here level 2 Cursed Windeku because of the Thorns ability. Now, what's good about this combo, Cursed Windeku and Thaddeus Brood, is that if you have Thaddeus Brood, guys, automatically it negates Obsidian. So if Death is playable and Earth is also playable, I would go for Thaddeus Brood. Why? Because Thaddeus Brood has 1 minus on the magic attack, so it negates Obsidian already, plus it has -1 on the health of all enemy monsters. So if the enemy uses Earth, for example, and then they use Unicorn Mustang, guys, the health for Unicorn Mustang will be -1. Okay? So from 10, excuse me, it will only be 9 once you use Thaddeus Brood, as well as the other monsters that he'll be using from Goblin Psychic. From 4, it will be 3, and so on. Okay? Next, we have Silent Shabby. So Silent Shabby is a good card because of the Sneak ability, which could deal damage on the backline. Plus, it has 2 magic damage and then 4 speed, guys, with a decent health of 5. So you could use him as your second line after Cursed Windeku, Silent Shabby. So that's a total of 7, 6 plus 5, that's 11. And then Thaddeus Brood as 4. So you have 15 mana for these 3. Total 15 mana. And then use Weirding Warrior. Why Weirding Warrior? If ever your opponent, guys, is not using what you call this, life or any monster that has shield on the front line, the Weirding Warrior will help you crack or destroy the opponent's shield. So it will shatter because of the ability Shatter. The target's armor is destroyed when hit by, so for example, if you hit, like for this Jin Murat, it will be shattered for the shield, even if it has 5, 6, 7, or whatever will be the shield, guys, it will be shattered, and you could now attack for its health. So this is a good card, Wording Warrior. Currently on the market, it's set at $1.37. So this is a good card as well. And then you need to have a 5 BCX of the Soul Strangler. While Soul Strangler, because Soul Strangler is so cheap, guys, even on its mana, plus it has a decent range attack of 2. So if you have a decent tank, which is Cursed Windeku, followed by Silent Shabby, the Weirding Warrior, and then followed by Soul Strangler as your one of your damage dealer, which will have 3 speed for your monster. This is a good combination for those monsters, plus Thaddeus Brood, guys. And then we have Magi Necrosi. Magi Necrosi is a good card, guys, if ever your opponent will not be using Thaddeus Brood as their summoner. Why? Because Magi Necrosi has the ability of snipe, and it has the camouflage ability. So even if it's on the back line and your opponent has a sneak ability, this will not be attacked unless Magi Necrosi will be on the first line. So it will be visible to all monsters, and it will be attacked. But if it's on the second up until the back line, guys, they will not attack Magi Necrosi. So this is a good card addition into your deck. So for a total in debt is 38.28, while on Earth we have a total of $42.34 already. And then next, guys, we have Water. Now for Water, you need to have a level up summoner, which is Kelia Frendal. Now Kelia Frendal on the market, guys, is at 3.45, and you need to have him at 5 BCX, so that's 18.45. And then you need to have Deep Lurker. Deep Lurker, guys, is a good card. Why? Because of its having Kellyfrendal add shield on your monster. Okay, so Deep Lurker will take on the opportunity because this ability is an opportunity. It has a shield, plus it has 3 attack, guys, melee damage, because it will take on the opportunity. Monsters with the opportunity ability may attack from any position and will target the enemy monster with the lowest health. So it could attack on if your opponent is using death, and the ones that are low in health, it will attack immediately. And then next we have Kulu Swim Hunter. Kulu, guys, is a range. Where's Kulu? Kulu, where are you? Yoo-hoo. So Kulu in here, guys. So we have Kulu. It has 2 range damage. Plus it will have a shield, plus 1 shield because of Kellyfrendal. And if you have a decent tank, like for example, if you have Sea Monster, what else? Any frontliner that you could use, like Serpent of Eld, which has the dodge ability. Now, having Kulu, this will be a range attack, so this is a good addition in terms of your deck. And then, the Flying Squid. Why have the Flying Squid at level up? Why? Because it has the decent health. This could serve as your second tank, guys. 2 melee damage, plus it has the ability of reach. So whenever it is on the second line, it could attack the front line, guys. So this is the ability reach. So if you have, for example, Sea Monster on your front line, Flying Squid on the second, you could use Deep Lurker on the third line, and then Kulu Swim Hunter on the fourth, and so on, if you still have enough mana cap by using Kellyfrendal. So that's the lineup should be for water, because Kellyfrendal will add speed to your monster plus 1 of the shield. So with a total of $20.1 for water, guys, having this, actually we are under $100 because I set in here 14.99 for mushrooms here, but actually it's only $14 on the market now. So we are still on the budget of $100. Now, by having these cards, mostly at level 2, except for mushrooms here, which is 14.99, you will have an advantage against your opponent. Since these are good starter cards, you can incorporate into your lineup. And actually, I've already made the lineup if ever you'll be playing. And then, plus you have 3 elements as focus whenever you go to the battle. So you have earth, death, and water. So whenever you have, for example, you have quest for any of those elements, guys, I'm pretty sure you will be able to have it the soonest possible time. I mean, even if it's just 5 battles, you could win because you have a level up cards on bronze to silver. So that's just a short video, guys, for you for a $100 starter build for Splinterlands. And again, guys, if you're new to the channel, click subscribe, and then shout out, of course, to all our viewers, supporters, and subscribers. So that's it for me, guys. See ya!